I am my mother's savage daughter, the one who runs barefoot, cursing sharp stones. I am my mother's savage daughter. I will not cut my hair. I will not lower my voice. Ooh. In the falling of that, in the faces of cats and the falling of feathers, she dreams she can reach them with a song and a broom. Ooh. All right. Ads. No ads. Please, no ads. Why did the miner get fired from his job? He took it for granted. Oh, lol, that's cute. I like that. What happened to AFK Journey? Why is it not loading? Oh no. Shoot. Uh-oh. Ooh. Hello, Wilden. And hello, Lemon. And hello, Snuggy. Welcome in. I am a little bit concerned because one thing I don't like about AFK Journey is that you have to open it in administrator mode every time for some reason. And so to capture AFK Journey, you have to open OBS in administrator mode. So I already started stream, so I really should have checked that I did that first. But if I end this stream now, then YouTube is gonna divide it into two, and I really don't want that. Like, it's such a hassle whenever that happens. Twitch and Kick will be fine. Odyssey will be fine. It's just YouTube that is a little bit more difficult about it. So I guess I'm gonna have to restart the stream. Like, I really don't want to, but it's what I have to do. So I'll be right back. And yes, I am feeling so much better. And welcome in, Brony. Welcome in, Lemon. Welcome in, Krypton and Snuggy. I'll see you in like literally half a second. Ooh, ooh, I am my mother's savage daughter. I will not cut my hair. I will not lower my voice. Top 50 at saving talking root. Oh, nice. Getting top anything is crazy. And you know what else is crazy? I have 2,947 watch hours. That's impressive. It has never been that high. I mean, obviously, but still. Thank you so much for watching me, everyone. I appreciate it. Right? That is a lot. That is a lot. Ooh, I feel like I tied my ponytail too tight, and the audio is not working now. What is happening? Okay, do you hear it? Ooh. Oh, Gervin is evil, and I feel vindicated. I want you all to know that. Oh, and thank you so much for the hydrate. 14th stream. Yes. Ooh. Oh, and thank you so much for the hydrates. I appreciate it. Let me undo my super tight hair. Okay. Let me do those hydrates. I actually have a frozen drink this time. I love that song. I have to break it apart. Did we lose sound? Do you hear it? Can you hear me? I'm glad we didn't lose you, Wilden, because I had to restart the stream, so I knew that Twitch would be fine, but YouTube is kind of a little bit chaotic. Okay. Do you hear the sound? It should be playing. I hear it. Oh my gosh, I tried to drink a little bit, but none of it went in my mouth. sound is a bit quiet, but we can hear it. Let me wait till the voices get here, and then we can see. Ooh, I have like the need to click every notification. Like I just have to. I have to click it. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Ooh, I am my mother's savage daughter. I will not cut my hair. I will not lower my voice. Ooh. No, that's not what I wanted. Would that be good for you? You got a taste of a life so perfect. So you did what you had to do. Good for you. Good for you. So you found the place where the grass is greener. And you hop the fence to the other. So I'm actually going to put this frozen drink down. It is too frozen. I forgot which was my drink though. Sound is missing on YouTube. I see. Let me wait for the voices and then tell me.
Well, look who it is. The great Magister Merlin gracing us with her presence after hours. And looking so serious, too.
Do you hear Countess? I am the Countess. Razzle dazzle. Oh, I'm looking for my drink. Oh, it's this one. I am the Countess. My weekend is good. And honestly, I'm feeling so much better. So I'm happy about that. You like High School Musical? Nice. There is no guilty pleasure. But if you like it, you like it. I've never seen it myself. So I don't know if it's good or bad or if I would like it or not. Wish me luck. I'm going to do a Splatoon rank up battle. Hey! Good luck, Snuggie. Actually, you don't even need it because you're going to crush it. I've seen you live. I see your technique. Apparently, you don't have a strategy though, but you're really good. It's back. I can hear now. Sweet. Nice. Countess, enough. You had to emphasize after hours. I'm here on important business.
Sounds tedious. Can't it wait? Yeah, forget it. Let's just get this over with.
Ask about Merlin's tower. Contact Zoria and ask them together.
Come on, I'll send her a magical message.
I can't get over how much I love the top. I love the off-the-shoulder look. I love off-the-shoulder. It's one of my favorites. Moments later, a small bat enters through the library window.
You wanted to see me?
Waving through a window. Try to speak, but nobody can hear, so I wait around for the answer to appear. Tell me about Merlin's tower.
That was your personal space when you taught here. It's where you lived and did your research. You kept all your personal collections and research notes there. You even allowed students to visit and borrow certain rare tomes.
Oh, pretending to be a magic book to scare students when they borrowed them was the best. Those are the days.
Then, one day, you abruptly revoked all access, hid the tower, and left the academy. Nobody's seen it since.
Like, that's kind of funny. Where is my tower located?
Got that too? Even I know this one. You built your tower on Starfall Lake. You know that useless-looking bridge north of the Lyceum dock? That used to be the only way to get to your tower.
How do I open the tower?
Your tower was created with unique spatial magic. It's completely sealed off from the outside world. The only way in or out is through a specific astral gate.
That sounds very
Before
complex.
You left, you gave Headmaster Lemar special authorization. Whenever the Astrathrone meteor shower appears, he could open the tower and let outstanding students visit.
What a specific
He never revealed
thing.
how. In the past,
And hello, Bulkiest. Oh, Bulkiest. I was thinking about you. You're a streamer, right? Or at least used to be? I feel like I remember seeing your name before. Was like Mabinogi stream? No? Dang, I don't know who I'm remembering then.
know why he agreed to use your tower for the selection exam, but I suppose Siren must have given him an offer he couldn't refuse.
Or hear me out. Siren coerced Lemar. Is there anything else I should know?
You only ever let the headmaster take students to the first floor. It'll likely be the same this time. You'll only be able to explore the first level.
Shoot, me? I can do anything.
Siren is going through a lot of trouble to get information from the Arcane Council. He's definitely prepared, and might already know how to access the higher floors. He was your classmate once. He knows you and
he doesn't know me
all too well. Be careful.
Zoria, stop worrying so much. It's Merlin's own tower. Who could possibly know it better than her?
Exactly, Countess. Tell her.
Since when can you read a bat's expressions?
You underestimate me. I can totally tell when someone's anxious. Merlin's just been working non-stop for years. She's so exhausted she forgot her own home.
Oh, so now it's my fault. That's the theory about the amnesia. Honestly, she's got a point.
Countess, save the jokes for after this is over.
Even as an adorable bat, you're still as stiff as a stone. Why am I not surprised?
Merlin, that's all the information I can give. You and I both know the true purpose of this selection exam, but we can't let that truth show. The event must go on under the royal family.
So if I'm correct, Siren does know that Merlin is me, right? Like he caught on, right?
I don't want you walking into this alone. If there are people you trust, let them help.
Yeah, except for Gervin. For some reason, my phone is not charging, so I'm gonna have to redo it. Cassidy, Pippa, and Sylvan have my back. Can you help me? I'm gonna say, can you help me?
I can't move openly. Once you're inside the tower, you'll be on your own. If Merlin's friends need to bend the rules a little, you'll look the other way, right?
Yes.
Fine. If they bend a few
Oh.
rules, I'll look the other way. Happy?
I'll handle things outside the tower. You just focus on what's inside. Stay safe.
I love Loria. Her bat form is so adorable.
And before
Wait,
I
what?
forget, your
Now that I'm
studious
thinking
friend
about
is
it.
Still here in the library. Go get her out, will you? I'm trying to clock out.
It's kind of funny because a bat literally got, like, this one bat was so strong they could become a part of the Arcane Council. And, like, I can't even say anything because she can puppeteer, like, all of these. She could puppeteer her own, like, Graveborn stone body and then also Professor Lamar. So, like, low-key, she's very powerful, very cool. Cassidy's here, too. Figures. She's probably doing research again. I got my frozen drink again. Oh, what the? Oh, I'm turning into a hamster. This is gonna be my. I seriously cannot wait for Tomodachi Life. I'm literally like in the same boat. Snuggy, I'm literally thinking about going back because I don't like that they forced my Miis into their home and they can no longer interact with each other. But I'm thinking about playing the other Tomodachi Life again because I have it on 3DS. Yeah, I'm upset about that. I know, right? Like, I kind of want to delete the save file and then start over, but then only make 2 Miis and then don't do the little coin flip game so that I can have more. Because I know the coin flip game is also one of the triggers to get clothes. So I wouldn't make a 3rd Mii. I wouldn't do the coin flip thing. Someone also on Twitter wrote all of the like things that end the demo. So here it is. Don't make the 3rd Mii. Don't play the coin game with the 1st Mii. If you do play the game, ignore whatever problems they have after that. And do not use the 2nd wish. That's what I would do. Because that's what the person on Twitter said. Would that be good for you? Got a taste of a life so perfect. So you did what you had to do. Good for you. Good for you. I hope Countess gets more professor friends. She deserves having her second job be easier than after 20 years, 100%. Accusing us of slave contracting her already stings and hurts. I know. And thank you so much for the ping, Lucy, and welcome in. Ooh. You're here too?
I found quite a bit about Merlin's magic tower. Look, here's what I discovered.
I'm actually gonna do the hydrates that Krypton did. One. That wasn't two, but it was like 1.5. It's just when I drink a lot of water, it like stops. You know what I mean? Like I can't drink for a bit.
I found some notes from past graduates saying that for the last 20 years...
Glad to see that you're feeling better. Yeah.
Open during Astrathrone
It's not
vacation.
perfect, but we're definitely like getting there. I'm definitely feeling way better. I can actually speak at work again and actually go to work again.
But when I check the star calendar, the next meteor shower won't appear until next year. That can't be right, though. The final round of the selection exam is supposed to be inside that tower. And there's no way they're delaying the finals until next year.
Ooh, I also made my AFK journey. Ooh, we have a lot of things to talk about. Because for anyone who doesn't know, if you're not in the Discord, basically AFK Journey announced that their next collab is going to be Freeren. So that's going to be exciting. It looks like Freeren and Himmel will be the dimensional heroes. And they look beautiful. Specifically Freeren. I don't necessarily like how Himmel's hair is. It's a nitpick. You know what I mean? Like it's a nitpick. It's really not that big of a deal. But I don't know if I like the 3 different hair tones in his character model. It's a nitpick though. It's fine. Does not matter. But Freeren is absolutely stunning. Like they did her so pretty.
I'm confused. Did we misunderstand the fragment?
Maybe there's another way to open it. Let's go check it out.
You're right. We should take a look in person. Maybe there are clues there, or seeing the place might trigger your memory? Oh, sorry. I didn't mean to bring up your memory loss.
It's okay. It's alright. Don't worry.
We need to reach the tower before Jervin does. Let's go.
Thank you. Thank you, Wilden. Oh my gosh, I forgot, but that was one of the things that I wanted to do. So thank you so much for reminding me again. I need to do it. And I'm actually feeling better. So I think I will do a quick recording, like another in case you missed it. Because there's actually a lot. Like I didn't expect the story to be like this, like in depth long. So I don't think we're going to be able to do it in time before the end of the story, so it will be a side video. Why isn't it auto-walking me anymore? Like, I don't mind walking, but what happened? I used to be able to click it and then automatically walk over there. So you found the place where the grass is greener. Jenna's sister's friend's younger brother told me that his roommate might get expelled. That's crazy. Sylvan!
Sylvan? What are you doing here?
Ah, perfect timing. I was hoping I'd find you guys.
It's actually interesting because I was thinking about this the other day. Sylvan is the same name as the Sylvan Tendril. I think the Sylvan Tendril had a Y. I wonder, like, if it has the same roots. You know what I mean? Like, what's the word? Like, derivative? Does it derive from the name Sylvan Tendril? I don't think they're related at all, but like, do you think in the AFK Journey world, in their AFK Journey language, do you think they have the same roots? Sort of how like Spanish, English, Italian all have Latin roots? And hello, James. How are you doing?
After I left the headmaster's office, I stayed hidden outside the building like we planned. I saw Siren and Durella show up and take Jervin away.
Jervin. I keep forgetting his
I
name. It's not
tailed
Gervin.
them.
It's
Durella
Jervin.
left. I overheard her saying something about meeting a friend in the shopping district. So I kept following Jervin and Siren all the way here. But I lost them in these woods. I've been
You're not
searching,
slick, Sylvan.
but
They
there's no
knew.
sign of them anywhere.
Do you think they noticed you?
They did.
I was careful, but Siren is the chief court mage. He probably has anti-tracking magic.
I noticed we missed the cutscene of Pippa and Solus last stream from the crash. It's sweet. From the crash? We missed? We'll have to replay it. And hello, man! How you doing? Looks like we're after the same thing. Let's head straight to the tower.
They're probably trying to get into Merlin's tower first.
But the thing is, for my Ida bag that I made of my AFK journey, so I put the background is Cassidy's journal. If you remember, we saw it earlier. So I have that pattern on her journal and I put it on my bag, and then I put buttons of the AFK journey characters. I had Cassidy, Satrana, Carolina, Lorson, and Burial. I have pins of all of them. And then I have a Lily May bookmark, and then I use the AFK journey like banknote, and then I put that on it too. So I think it's really cute. I think it's cute. I'm gonna have to take a picture of it.
Wait, you figured out how to get in?
We've got some ideas, but we need to see the place ourselves. You coming?
Absolutely. I already reached out to Pippa. She can join us whenever we need her.
Great! The more help, the better. Let's go check out that bridge up ahead.
Except that this is a stealth mission, so maybe it's not the more help, the better. After gathering all 5 information fragments, the truth became clear. The mastermind goal was to infiltrate Merlin's tower and steal confidential information about the Arcane Council. Siren is so lame. Like, he's just so bitter that he could not be me. Like, he just seems so desperate to me. Food day Monday. I ate Maldoshe cakes for lunch. That's crazy, James. Spit them out now. Just kidding. I'm doing amazing. How are you? Would that be good for you? You. Got a taste of a life so perfect. So I did what I had to do. Good for you. Good for you. It's not my fault gelato is tasty, okay? Sheesh. Good for you. So this is it. They say the bridge is the only path that leads to Merlin's tower. Let me live. We'll consider it. I'll hear your platform. Look what he has to do to mimic a fraction of my power. Literally, like, Siren's just so lame to me. Like, I don't know, the more I think about him, the more irritating he is and the more lame he is. Like, could you imagine doing all of this magic stuff to be number 1, and then you actually instead of like, what is, like, instead of cum laude, it's just laude. You know what I mean? Like, you're not valid. What is it? Valedictorian? I don't even know. But, like, you're second best. That's huge. That's still great. Like, you can still get into, like, whatever school you want. But, like, you're just so angry that instead of taking number 2 for the Arcane Council, you switch it up entirely and become a royal mage. And then you're just so evil, and you're still not stronger than me when I lost all my memories. And he's just so, like, lame. He just wants to, basically what he's doing right now is going into my room to try to rob me. So lame. Why can't you do whatever, like, why can't you be evil and do your own thing? Why do you gotta step in my space? It's my house.
But Jervin and Siren aren't here. Did they already figure out how to get inside?
It would be crazy if it's literally my house and there's no confidential information in there. Like, there's no information about the Arcane Council because that's work and I don't keep that in my house. Like, wouldn't that be kind of funny? And then he just breaks into my house for literally no reason.
Doesn't look like it. The records say there's supposed to be some kind of magical display when Merlin's tower opens, but we haven't seen anything unusual. There's nothing here aside from this old astrolabe. No mechanisms or anything.
I just really dislike Siren, and the more I think about him, the more irritated I get.
Do you think this astrolabe could be connected to the tower somehow?
The markings on these and on this are faded. The astrolabe is really old.
Yeah, the constellations are barely visible.
Maybe there's something special about it? Are we supposed to wait for a specific constellation?
You should see the inside of our tower. Ooh, I'm excited. Another thing is I want to get Ludovic merch. I don't have any Ludovic merch, so I kind of want one. Astrolabe Magic Tower, the meteor shower next year. You feel like you're missing something obvious, like the answer is right in front of you. Something tells you the answer is here. You give the old astrolabe a casual spin. As it turns, different constellations flicker in and out of view. Constellations. The astral throne. Suddenly it hits you. What if you align the stars into that constellation? It's the puzzle. I'm all in. If we're playing the puzzle game, I'm in. Ooh! My favorite! Okay, AFK Journey, you're spoiling me today. I appreciate it. Let's just put like shapes near each other so that I have like a better like understanding of what I'm looking at. In general, what you want to do is put the larger shapes first and try to get that. I wish MLP G4 did a collab with G5. I think that would actually be good because in general, I think if you can collab, it's really good for both people. Because you share the audience with each other. And people who like My Little Pony G4, seeing G4 and G5 interact might make them like G5 more. And then the same for like G5 to G4. You know, like if they like G5 and they see them interact with G4, then they're more likely to, you know what I mean? Like, do you know what I mean? I don't know if I'm making sense. You hold your breath, watching the sky, half expecting something magical to happen. Maybe the tower will rise from the lake itself. But nothing happens.
Still nothing? That's strange. The records say that the tower's astral gate opens when the Astro-Throne meteor shower appears. We've already aligned the stars. Why isn't anything happening?
What if we rewrite the stars? We're missing the meteor shower itself.
Meteor shower? But it isn't until... Oh, I see what you mean. The star shower spell. The very first spell we learned at the Lyceum.
Oh, that's slick.
Magister Merlin's own creations.
1 second, I need a cough. I actually think I clicked the wrong... Oh, shoot. I actually think I clicked the wrong button. So you heard me cough a little bit. Like, I was like, yeah, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to.
It creates a shower of magical light. That must be the key.
We heard that. I know. I feel so bad. I clicked the wrong button. I clicked the... What's the word? Surround sound? Like, I don't know what it is. Like, monitor the audio. I clicked the wrong button. It's terrible. What if we rewrite the stars? I feel so bad now. The star shower spell everyone thinks is just for decoration. But right now, you're certain this is the answer. Whee! Maze cough boost, that's crazy. I wish I changed my outfit. I really don't like this outfit the more I look at it. I like the colors, but it's just this color. I hate the color.
Look over there.
Ooh, that is pretty. Whee! Oh, it is pretty. I like it. Oh. Okay. I didn't know I was extra like that, but I appreciate it. Look, it's pretty. It reminds me of like, I don't know, like Disney kind of movie.
I knew it. The rest?
Like very Peter Pan. What do you mean? You know what would be crazy? You know what would be insane but also highly probable? Not really. I don't think it's going to happen, but an insane plot twist would be if Sylvan was not really Sylvan and he was really Siren disguised as Sylvan. Meanwhile, in the woods of Starfall Lake, and then he knew how to get in because we gave him the answer. And then like Sylvan's trapped somewhere when he was trying to follow Siren. I felt sorry that we lost a lot in MLP5. We united a lot, but what apocalypse happened to give our heroes a sad of-screen ending from G4? To be honest, I've only seen Friendship is Magic. So I don't really know. Well, I've seen bits and pieces of the other stuff, but I haven't I don't know enough of like all of the details and stuff. What if I guess what's the one character called? I guess Snowfall Frost had her way. I see a cold wind blowing free. I see days neither fun nor free. I see a future caused by you. I see a path not meant to be. Meanwhile, in the woods of Starfall Lake.
Relax. I'll tear open a spatial rift and send you straight to the upper levels of that tower.
Blech.
This spot should work. It's the perfect distance. Quite the hidden fortress, isn't it?
Magister Siren, you aren't coming with me? With you there, we'd surely secure the memory star.
Okay,
I'd
desperate.
love to visit my old friend again. So many interesting memories. Pity. Really.
Don't call me your friend. I'm not your friend. We never been friends. I mean, maybe we were back in the Lyceum, but I don't claim you.
That fool Amar was too stubborn. He insisted the tower opens only to those who reach the finals. I employed every ounce of persuasion, yet he wouldn't yield. He even
'Cause he's a good guy.
From entering. On this single matter, he was as obstinate as a plow mule, nowhere near as clever as he fancies himself to be.
It's not that he wasn't clever, it's that he had morals and decency.
But that reminds me. Here, the Umbral Gem. Consider it a small gift for my long-lost friend. When the time comes, deliver it to Merlin.
That new student. So, she really
I don't like this guy. I don't like Jervin, and I don't like Siren.
Why?
I don't even hate Jervin.
Don't
So
tell
I
me you're
still
frightened.
think Jervin is redeemable. I still think that way. Siren is long gone. I hate that guy. Don't get off my screen. I need to see a little bit more of Jervin though. Jervin to decide. My heart sank hard seeing him like this. What the heck are you doing, Jervin? No! Bro, I knew he was evil. I knew it. I called it. I called it from day one. I knew he was a bad guy. I just could not prove it. And now that it's been proven, I feel vindicated.
She's a tougher opponent than Cassidy ever was. A real challenge.
And you're lucky. You're lucky because if you were stronger than me, Siren would hate you. But because you are not stronger than me, you two can plan together. And then even then, y'all are losers and are gonna lose against me.
That's exactly why I admire her. And why I have to surpass her.
You will not though.
How nostalgic. You almost remind me of my younger self.
Okay, let me clear my head because I'm low-key like hating on them. Like I'm hating on them. I don't like
Now,
them.
Take this gem. I've invested such a
Let me
considerable
relax.
amount of time preparing it.
You can relax,
all to
my
ensure
friend.
My old friend receives a proper
I can tell you get nervous, so do yourself a service.
and the echo sealed within will bind Merlin in place. It truly is a shame I won't be present to witness the moment myself, but I trust you'll make it memorable. Don't disappoint me.
Understood, Magister. I'll make good use of it.
Why did his vocal quality change? Like, is it just me, or did he just sound like he spoke from a different microphone?
See that you do. And remember, your healed legs, your strength, your precious second chance.
Not the manipulation and coercion.
If the royal family learns you accepted the dark magic, that noble dream of yours will vanish like smoke in the wind. So...
The casual threats to your own ally.
Failure isn't an option, even against Merlin.
He's so arrogant. Like, why would you sign up for that? Like, why would you sign up to stand against the most powerful mage ever? Like, why would you just sign up for that? Like, you are gonna fail. I'm so sorry, Gervin.
It won't happen.
You can't even beat Cassidy. What makes you think you can beat me? Siren tears a rift. Never mind. I was about to say. Siren tears a rift in the space, and Jervin steels himself and steps through. Explore the tower. I have taste. I got taste. I have these little levitating things. I'm levitating. I like it. It's good. You look around the strangely familiar surroundings. A peculiar feeling washes over you. It's been years since you were last here, yet the place isn't dusty like you expected. It's spotless, as if just cleaned a few hours ago. Maybe Laymar did. The tower. You lived here for so long. In a way, this was your home.
I can't believe it. Jura above. I'm actually standing in Merlin's tower? Since we're here now, would you mind if I just call you Merlin?
Oh, because we're the only ones. I was about to say, like, Cassidy, you can't let people know. But Sylvan isn't here, so it's fine, right? Feel free.
It's so beautiful. All these books and everything so elegant. Nothing like those dark, musty towers I've visited. Are those floating stars the memory stars we need? There are so many. Which one's the right one?
I have no clue. I'll start searching. Should we explore together?
Wait, are you personally going to show me around your tower? This is amazing! Then please, lead the way, Merlin.
Find the memory star. This mechanism of magic lift is locked. Thoughts on magic. The fire magic wielded by my student, Muriel, is the most lethal I've ever seen. This talent is a mixed blessing as common folk regard her as a threat. I wonder how ordinary people view magic. What does magic truly mean to us mages who can harness its powers? Magic is a gift from the gods to humanity, but why is it granted only to a chosen few? How then should those who possess it use the power? Could it serve as a stepping stone for mages to ascend the ranks of society? It's interesting that this is the thoughts of the leader of the Arcane Council, right? Merlin. But Merlin the First, back over in, what is it? Thorns of Devotion? Merlin the First said, like, oh no, magic is not, like, divine power at all. It's a whole different thing. But here, it's like, oh, it's a gift from the gods. So which one is the right answer? There's so many, these are my personal notes, and so many memory stars. Did I even store them in here? During today's Magic Elements class, some students boldly, and maybe even recklessly, questioned the existence of several well-established elements. I'm glad to see them thinking critically, but it's crucial that they do so on a solid foundation. After all, nothing good can come from baseless conjecture. My old professor once said, seeds grow into trees, and those trees will in turn shelter the saplings in the forest. That sounds like something Applejack would say. Like, am I right? Maybe one day my students will pass this saying on to their own students. After all, knowledge is the nourishment that keeps the forest of magic alive. Magic research must be built on fact, not fantasy. I should remember that. I didn't even say that though. It's true, but there's so many priceless research texts. I'd love to read every one. I do love the floating stars. It reminds me of like the Spirited. No, is it Spirited Away? With the soot sprites and how they were like grabbing the little candies that look like stars. These stars look like those little candies. I plan to launch a new course on monsters at school, teaching students about their physical traits, habits, combat styles, anatomy, and strategies for dealing with them. This idea is backed by the headmaster and the majority of the academy board. However, we disagree on including hypofiends in this course. Clearly, it's fear that holds them back. Okay, sounds like fear should never hold you back from learning. Like, it's ridiculous. It's not like we're gonna be right up in the face of hypofiends. Anyway, I will hope for the best and prepare for the worst. I'm going to seal all the hypofiends I've captured so far. If this course doesn't get approved, I will continue my research in my tower.
This whole floor is covered with your teaching materials. There's just so much here. What should we do now? Do we really have to check them all one by one?
One by one, days feel longer. Let me run, let me wander. We'll find it eventually. I don't know if there's a faster way.
Right. There doesn't seem to be any alternative. After this is over, you should ask the librarian for organizing tips.
That's savage, Cassidy.
The school library has one of the largest collections in the Empire.
Are you just trying to...
Everything's perfectly organized. They must know all the tricks.
If you want to organize it so much, you organize. Like, if you want it organized so much, you organize it. I think I'll pass.
I heard your tower has many upper floors. You used to let students visit the first level. You probably wouldn't keep anything important where students could access it. What we need is likely upstairs.
That makes sense. We'll need to find a way upstairs.
Then let's finish here and find a way up.
At the same moment, a black cat tries to sneak onto campus. It doesn't get far before two enchanted brooms chase it off, leaving it looking rather embarrassed. This looks like some sort of mechanism. Is that cat the Lucia's cat? Are you gonna see the new Mario movie this week? I am not. To be honest, I'm not really the biggest fan of Mario, like in general. I like some aspects of Mario, but it's not one of my like favorite genres. Plus, I'm also broke, so I don't got movie theater money. Man, I think we may be the only magisters that know the connection between First Merlin, or we wouldn't surprise building for 4 seasons until revealed in season 5. Right. Because I feel like a lot of stuff that we found in Borns of Devotion isn't lining up with the stuff in the future, which I think makes sense. Like, the more time goes by, the more small details are lost to time, you know? So I think there's gonna be a reason in story. I hope it's not just plot hole. Like, I hope not. And I hope they remember that and they're using... I do think so. I do have hope for AFK Journey. I feel like their stories are really well made. So I don't think they completely forgot what we learned in Borns of Devotion. But I think there's some sort of disconnect from past to now. And I think that makes sense. And I can't wait till they talk about it. And what exactly went wrong. Because, like, what happened to Morgan? What's going on with the God of Death? You know, like, something is weird. And I don't know what it is. But I'm actually going to be right back. Be right back. By and large, a superstore. days. Man, I think we may be the only magic. Okay. So I'm back, everyone. Agreed, a lot of the plot is going on between the past and the present and the lore of the game, and I'm dying for discovery. Right. I even can't wait until like more crossing with the past happens with the future. I think that'd be so cool. Maybe I just want to see Gala again, you know? Wouldn't it be cool if we met Gala in the future at some point? Thank you. I appreciate the welcome back, Roni. Lever. Mahalo palanca. It reminds me of what's the movie? That's odd. Why is the memory star separated from the others? It reminds me of the movie The Emperor's New Groove. I watched that movie in Spanish, but I think the same thing happens in the English. But they're like pulling a lever and then she's like, pull the lever. This lever? Yes, both levers work. What is wisdom? There are traces of stealing magic on the hypothenes inside the memory star. From the memories you recovered, it seems like you originally sealed these hypothenes inside for teaching and research.
Merlin, you actually stored monsters inside memory stars.
We had Foreign for years, and yet to visit him and Bantis in Season 8, I know Season 8 is gonna be juicy. Like, I already know it. I'm so excited because I've been like listening to the Bantis Bash on loop. I know it's a weird thing to listen to on loop, but I don't know. I just vibe with all of the heroes there. So I can't wait till we meet everybody in the Graveborn like kingdom. And then I just know that they're like G's. Like all of them are great. I don't think there are many Graveborns that I dislike other than like the dead type fleet, but they're criminals. And then even then, Nara is cool. It's just she was manipulated. Bonnie's cool. Again, also manipulated. It's Hodgkin who's the problem. Byperion as well, but he's a criminal too. Not stored, sealed. They were teaching materials.
Amazing. They've been sealed away for so long, but they're still alive.
Still alive, still alive.
What an ingenious approach. Your magical mastery is truly beyond compare.
I was the king of Bantis, the pageantry of monarchy. It seems like he was betrayed on the battlefield and then killed. Which is so sad. You recently pulled for Yid Hari in ZZZ. Let me look up who that is. Yid Hari. Images. She's pretty. I don't like this outfit. Okay, I do like the sleeve. I think the sleeves are so cool. I like the arm things. I don't like the top. The bottom, like it's a bodysuit basically. I like the bottom, the bodysuit, like the bottom portion. I'm not really a bodysuit kind of girly though. This pose is wild. My favorite character from there, I think, is Vivian. Is that the same game? Again, I like everything about her except for like this weird like cutout she has. Did you get her? Did you get her? Did you? How's that going? What's the story like with her? What in? Okay.
Still, isn't that a bit dangerous? If we're checking each memory star one by one, some might break free. Then we'd better stay ready for a fight.
Keep investigating. Wait, is that a portal? Ooh, where am I? Where are we? How do we suddenly leave the tower? This looks like a stimulated environment. We're probably still in the tower. These marks look fresh. Someone's been here recently. Probably Jervin. We should hurry. That portal up ahead should get us out of here. Oop, corrupted creature. I don't like these corrupted creatures. To be honest, like I never really vibed with corrupted creature. I'm gonna turn back into a human just because I like being a human more than I like being a wolf. And let me change my outfit while I'm at it, because I'm not really vibing with this outfit. I was vibing with it earlier, but like the more I have it on, the more I'm just like, let's get it off. Kind of like this dark hair. I kind of like this hair still. I'm gonna go ahead and put this outfit on because it's the best outfit we have so far. You step through the portal. Light flashes and you find yourself somewhere new. Is that a little creature? Master, welcome home. You're very cute.
You called her master? Are you the tower's guardian?
Quite observant, miss. I am a magically constructed automaton hamster.
I like him.
Master, it's a pleasure to see you again.
You call me master. Are you one of my familiars? Who are you?
You are the owner of this magic tower. Naturally, that makes you my master.
You kind of remind me, the voice kind of reminds me a little bit of Stitch.
It seems your cognitive function is experiencing some disorder, master. I am Crankleton, the spirit steward of this tower. You once commented that long names were an inefficient use of mental space. You began calling me Cranky.
That's crazy. I picked a pretty good name. So Chibi and Hammy are nicknames too?
My primary duty is to oversee the Stellar Spire and its connected simulacrum realms, ensuring safety, maintenance, and uninterrupted magical operation.
The Stellar Spire. The simulacrum realms? I have no idea what that is. I am very curious about if Hammy or Chippy were a nickname as well, but I didn't say that because in this moment, I would not be thinking about like Hammy and Chippy. I'd be trying to be as quick as possible, so that's why I didn't ask that.
You don't remember, Master. That's the name you gave this place. The tower was rebuilt from an abandoned observatory, hence the name.
This
The
realms?
outdoor-like environments you passed through earlier. You created them to study magical creatures in controlled habitats.
You've been here the whole
Yes.
time.
As the tower spirit, I'm linked to its magic. I am part of the tower itself. When you are present, I am active. When you are absent, the tower enters dormancy. And so do I.
You see, I thought when I saw him, I was like, oh, he must have been the one cleaning the house then. But it appears not.
It has been a long time, Master. Would you like your usual? Coffee, milk, 2 spoons of sugar, with night vanilla cream cake, cookies, and a few gold mint drops.
Ooh, that sounds delicious. I want way more than 2 spoons of sugar, but like, sure. That's a lot of sweets. Not enough sweets. Not now. It's not tea time.
I've always favored sweets. Shall I prepare something else?
No. What you said is fine. Tempting, but we've got work to do. Finding Cranky is a relief. As a tower spirit, he might know where to find the items you're searching for. But before you can ask, a sharp alarm blares throughout the tower.
Alert! 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 Unknown intruder attempting to breach the mechanism protecting the stellar chamber. Master, what are your orders?
Destroy them. Just kidding. Just kidding. What are our options?
Option 1. Raise tower defense to maximum and activate magical image recording.
Magical image
Option
recording.
2. Deploy guided magic missiles against all unauthorized entities. Though that may destroy some of your property.
I like how they're like literally like you could murder them and it might break some of your property, but that is an option.
Option 3. Total annihilation of the stellar chamber. All data will be erased.
I kind of want to do that because I don't remember anything.
Erase it completely? That means destroying all the research inside too.
Like, I mean, that's fine. Like, it's okay.
Correct. It is the most secure but most costly method. That's the core area of your tower. You store your most valuable possessions there.
The core! Merlin, what we need might be there.
I don't really care. Like, let's destroy it. We'll go with option 1.
Understood.
What a
What is in
wild,
defense
like,
now?
no.
Magical recording.
I would just go with option 3. That's what I would do. In reality, if I lost my memories, we just destroy the thing that they're after. Bam! I'll get it back eventually.
Master, you may view the intruder through this viewing orb.
I already know it's Jervin. I don't need to look. Oh man, we're one lucky Magister, 100%.
It's Jervin. How did he get in? And how does he know the layout of the tower so well?
because his bestie is obsessed with me.
The intruder entered through spatial magic. His entry point allowed him to bypass initial defenses. Apologies, Master. This constitutes a failure in my duties.
You're fine.
So someone who knows the tower well and is skilled in spatial magic must be helping him.
A face flashes in your mind, always smirking, always taunting. Siren. If it's him, everything makes sense.
Merlin, what's the plan? Should we contact Envoy Evie to apprehend him?
I want to see what he's up to first. Let's follow him.
But isn't that too dangerous?
There's no need to worry. As the tower's owner, Master Merlin can seal all the exits. The intruder won't escape easily.
I mean, they came in. They came in easily. So I can invite others inside. I can do the opposite.
What
Yes?
would you like to do, Master?
I want Sylvan and Pippa to come.
With their help, we'll find the memory star much faster. What about Envoy Evie? Should we bring her here too?
I still don't trust her. She can support us from outside.
See, you have everything planned.
Understood, Master. Please, come here. You need to personally authorize your friends to enter the tower.
I want to hug Cranky. I think he's very cute. Okay. What is the puzzle? Okay, we need this one. Okay, so that's right either way. These two are very similar. We need a moon on one of these. Easy. That's one thing I wish...
All done.
Okay.
I'll contact your friends right away.
While I love that puzzle, I like the idea of it. I want to dabble with harder puzzles. You know what I mean? Like that with like 2 or 3 layers. Wouldn't that be cool? And then with more than just like click one button twice as the answer. Sylvan and not Peppa. Who's Peppa? Peppa Pig. That's what I was thinking. Sylvan and Pippa, get your message and rush over immediately.
Dura above. So this is Merlin's hidden tower. I can't believe it. How did you even find a way to let us in?
I asked the tower spirit for help because I'm Merlin. My tower, my rules. Imagine I'm not going to say that.
The tower spirit? But why would Merlin's tower spirit listen to you?
Because I'm Merlin, duh.
Yes, this is no joke. May I present the master of the Stellar Spire, Magister Merlin.
You're actually Merlin? The hero who fought the Hypogeans? The legendary Magister herself?
You don't like the voice. I noticed that you don't like modulation because you didn't like Countess and you don't like Cranky. Their voice.
I can't believe this.
I like it when they do variety. If everyone sounded like Cranky, I would be upset. But I like variety in voices.
I know how you feel. I was just as shocked when I first found out. But it's true. This really is the famous Magister Merlin. Though Merlin is quite humble, so let's all just treat her normally.
No time to be starstruck. We've got work to do. Let's focus on the mission.
What exactly are we doing? Sylvan
You
said
like
she
Countess's
wanted
voice.
help, but I'm still kind of lost here.
Explain everything that's happened. Give her the short version.
So Siren's with the Adamant Syndicate, Jervin's helping him, and we've got to stop him from stealing Magister Merlin's secrets? It's only been a day. How did everything change so fast?
This isn't the time for questions, Pippa. Once this is over, I'll explain everything.
What are you going to explain? You weren't there.
Jervin was my friend. But somewhere along the way, he lost his path. That's exactly why I have to stop him before he makes things worse.
I mean,
Let's help Merlin and put an end to Siren's plans.
Yeah, we've got to beat Jervin to the Memory Star.
pull the lever. Which lever?
On guests, please follow me. I've unlocked the
Follow
central
me,
portal. It'll take us to the
then
upper
you'll
level of the
see.
Stellar Spire.
Follow, 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 but the truth is hard to swallow. Follow me. Is this it? I do love the aesthetics here. I think it's very nice. The whole moon. This area is Magister's private quarters and magical research area. It's normally off limits to visitors. There hasn't been a lot of voices I don't like. Pull the lever. Exactly. Whoa, there's so many memory stars here too. That's actually a lot. Wait, did it scroll out of bounds for a second? Or was that like literally what it was? Is this the device used to make memory stars? It's so cool. Oh, it's so pretty. I am a sucker for galaxy. I think they're very pretty. My sister likes galaxies more. But I like the stars in general. I like the stars, the sun, the moon. Corruption study. Human hypophene transformations, commonly referred to as corruption, were recorded as early as the First Divine War. The Arcane Council has maintained ongoing studies of corruption since its establishment. So far, we have identified the bodily changes that occur during corruption and have been able to slow them by suppressing mana absorption. These insights have paved the way for further advances in sealing and purification of hypophenes. I'm glad that's a thing. Based on the findings, I've refined my magic circle. Experiments show it is highly effective at sealing both common hypophenes and even hypogeans. For the next phase of my research, I will explore the possibility of reversing corruption. In theory, it is achievable. I just hope I have enough time to develop the spell and conduct the necessary experiments. You like space too? It's very nice. I also like the idea of like space travel and all of these things. I just like the idea of exploring new worlds. And it's also very pretty. Merlin's diary. Cloudy. Today's appointment ceremony was the most awkward thing that's ever happened to me. That's terrible. Siren made no effort to hide how pissed he was. He didn't even crack a smile once. He looked at me like I had just taken something that belonged to him. Seriously, the student council president is directly appointed by Headmistress Heidi. I didn't even get a chance to say no. If I'm being honest, Siren would have been way better for the role. He's got that drive and decisiveness I completely lack. And he's got that unshakable spirit I can't seem to muster. Maybe I can talk to the headmistress and get him to take over the job. Honestly, I'd be happy to let him do all the hard work. Mood. Merlin's so real. Merlin's so real. I have the same personality as Merlin. That's crazy. I think I heard a door open. Let's look. Take a look. Yeah, I don't care about things like school president, whatever. Who cares? But if Siren wants it, he can have it. Yes, spirit animal. And all these books, just what I'd expect from Merlin's personal study. I also don't like the responsibility that comes with, like, titles and roles and stuff. Especially when you're not gonna get paid or anything for it. What good is it? Presented to outstanding graduates of the Serene Lyceum, from left to right. Student Council President, Merlin. Student Council Deputy President, Siren. Even after all these years, the portrait's colors are still so vibrant, like it was painted yesterday. You stare at your own face in the portrait. The unfamiliar features give you a strange, distant feeling.
Wow, is that you, Magister? Wait, is that Siren? He looks so young here.
But he still sucks.
Did Siren study at the Lyceum with you?
Well, yeah.
That's right.
It's crazy that I was so I was so powerful that everybody forgot that he was also there. Yeah, getting commendations got old fast right. Because you're doing all of this extra work, you have all of these responsibility, you have all these eyes on you. For what? What's the trade-off? What's the benefit? I guess you have like more like community hours, like you can put that on your, what's it called, like your like essays to get a scholarship or something. Like that's a possibility, but at the same time, like, does it matter? Like, is that crazy? Like, does it matter? That's right. Master said Siren had remarkable talent and worked harder than anyone. He was Master's greatest rival at school.
Master said he had the ambition, the skill, and the brains to match. That he'd become someone important in the magical world.
But instead, he became obsessed with me. Siren. He certainly became important, alright. Yeah, he did. Former classmate, current rival. What comes next? Meanwhile, outside the Stellar Spire.
Siren, you're going the wrong way. The closing ceremony is in Solstice Hall.
My greetings, Envoy Evie. Don't tell me Her Majesty sent you just to admire the view.
Honestly, her face tells me that she hates Siren just as much as I do. So I'm instantly more on the side of Evie than Siren. You know, like the enemy of my enemy is my friend.
Let's be direct. The tower's owner invited me here. Besides the view, I'm also here to deal with anyone who damages it. As one of the exam judges, you should be in the hall awaiting the results. If you're lost, I can escort you.
Dang, Evie said I caught you. I caught you in 4K.
Ah, the master of this tower is nothing if not meticulous. The view is beautiful, but it's all so terribly familiar. Then I can hardly refuse.
What's the worst way to be driven to despair?
Lead on, Envoy.
Lack wisdom, not greater than greed, or lack of respect from friends after being broken. Lack of wisdom, greed, lack of respect. Honestly, I think respect will do you worse. I think I feel that way. Like, if people love and respect you, even if you fail, even if you're not the smartest, then you'll still feel loved and you'll still feel cared for, right? No matter where you are. But if you're not respected, I feel like you'll be more driven to the dark side because you're going to be trying to constantly prove yourself. And at first, it will be good because you're like, oh, what can I do to get attention? What can I do to get that respect? So you work hard. You do everything. But what do you do when you work so hard and nothing to show for it? Then you instantly start trying to do bad stuff to get attention, at least in that way. You know, at least be remembered as someone bad than completely forgotten, right? So I think the lack of respect will lead someone to a darker path first. Step into the dark, step into the dark, step into the dark, 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 dark side. This path leads to the cellar. Master, I lack combat functions. I'll remain here to monitor the systems. Good luck. That's crazy. That's a great way to say you handle it. Step into the dark, step into the dark, step into the dark, 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 dark side. I hope we can talk sense into Jervin. Better be ready for a fight, just in case. And when it came with strings. And now I'm waiting in the wings. I tried so hard, but I just kept on waiting. One touch. And I just kept... I accidentally pushed this somewhere where I didn't want it to be. Can I restart it? Yes. Oh, that's a thing too. What are we doing here? Activate the pressure plate. So there must be a way to get an extra thing. And when it came... What the? What the? And now I'm waiting in the wings. What is happening? Why can't I move this any direction? One voice, one touch. And I just kept on waiting. Well, you gotta go. Have a good one. Well, thank you so much for coming in, Brony. I hope you have a good day. I'm gonna completely just step out of here. I don't know what's cooking over there, so... Oh, it's a little wolf thing. Should I turn into a wolf? Look, that should be the exit. Puzzle. Puzzle. What on earth? This is easy. Woohoo! Woo! So let me sort these pieces out for a second. 2, 2, 4, 4. And then these are like 3s in the opposite direction. Okay, so this cannot be here. And love can soothe your pain. Invisible boulders? Yeah. We'll get to the puzzle later. For now, I want to do the story. That's what I'm most interested in. Oh, was I human? Oh, wait. Because I prefer to be human most of the time. It's my favorite form. Keep going. Ooh, that's a huge hypo fiend. Someone got here first. It has to be Jervin. Should we stay in wolf form? Because it seems like they want us to be a wolf. There's a she-wolf in your closet. Open up and set her free. Oh, there's a she-wolf in your closet. Coming out, coming out, coming out. Very pretty. Stellar chamber.
Magister, are all these floating things memory stars?
Yeah, Wilden, I remember that too, but to be honest, I'm not trying to spend time in wolf form. I just prefer human. So, yeah, I could go back and then solve that puzzle, but to be honest, if it's in wolf form, I don't really care for it.
Just how much stuff did you have in your head back then?
These must all be important memories. But there are so many. Finding the right one will be like finding a needle in a haystack.
It reminds me of the Mapinogi title, which is the one who could not find a needle in a needle stack. That's crazy.
Magister, you must have organized these in some system, right? Otherwise, how would you ever find anything?
There should be, but I forgot. There might not be any system.
You forgot?
It's a long story.
Check them one by one. How are we ever gonna find the right star?
Doesn't look like we have a choice. Don't worry, Pippa. With your luck, you'll probably find it right away.
Forget the stars. Where's Jervin? He beat the hypo fiend guarding this place, so why is no one here? You
That's
think
true.
He's setting up an ambush?
My guess is he's waiting for us to do the hard work and find the star,
Mm-hmm.
and then he'll jump out and take it.
Right. He's not that tough. What are you worried about? I'm here.
We've got the numbers. Let's just focus on finding the memory star first.
Examine the memory star. This, like, glowy, I love it. Me too. Let's save it all for the cool Easter eggs and puzzles. Storytime, you're close, right? Woo! But let me know if there's Easter eggs. We'll do it after the story, but yes. I want those things, like the little Gala plushie. I've accepted Laymar's invitation to teach at the Lyceum, and I'm planning to build a new magic tower on campus. Laymar generously offered me the school's old observatory as the base for my magic tower. I really like the building, particularly the huge astrolabe at the top. Maybe I could turn it into a secret room for stargazing. Reports of hypofiend outbreaks are pouring in from all across Hesperia. What could signal the Hypogean's return? For now, Gawain is watching over Savannah, and Mordred is pursuing another lead. If only Bedivere were here. I'm thinking about casting a dissenting vote, not wanting anyone close to me to be drawn into this turmoil. Still, the other seats were confident that Bedivere could handle the challenge. Indeed, we need her in times like this. Could war be on the horizon? I truly hope not. But from my experience, things rarely go the way I want. LOL, that's crazy. I must prepare for the worst, maybe naming my successor in advance. After all, every Merlin is directly appointed by their predecessor. Actually, I'm not even sure why the previous Merlin chose me. What makes someone fit to become Merlin? My predecessor left me no clues. Maybe the answer will reveal itself one day. When will that time come? Who are the current Morgan and Gala? I can't remember. What's crazy is if I was in a top secret organization, I would not write the names of my allies, my top secret allies, in a notebook. I simply would not do that. It's dangerous. I would give them a code name on top of their code name. Like, I would, instead of saying Bedivere, I don't know if that's a code name or not. It sounds like it is a code name, but I never know with AFK Journey. But I would use the name, like, Morgan, Gala. You know, like, those are not their real names. And even then, it's part of a top secret organization. So I would give them a whole different name. Instead of Gala, I would say, like, I don't know, Guinevere. I don't know. This is turning into Kingdom Hearts. And I love Kingdom Hearts. I'm all for it. But what reminds me of Kingdom Hearts? Because I did not see the connection. Select. Once again, a sense of trepidation grips me. I feel as if I'm standing on the edge on a cliff, with a bottomless abyss looming before me. I know that only strong mages... Oh gosh, let me read this. Once again, a sense of trepidation grips me. I feel as if I'm standing on the edge of a cliff, with a bottomless abyss looming before me. I know that only mages with strong mental strength can sense danger. Maybe this is my destiny. The war of the Hypogeans is certain to come. Fear stirs within me. I'm afraid of conflict, death, and bloodshed. I mean, fair. What if I could stop it before it happens? Turns out, I'm actually not prepared to sacrifice myself as I thought. Alright, sacrifice might sound too dramatic, but I have no idea how this war will end. Death might not even be the worst possible outcome. I'll make my decision eventually, even though there's hardly any choice at all. I just hope my friends won't be too upset. Maybe this is the responsibility that comes with the title Merlin. It's interesting that this is select. The title, is that a typo? Like, is that a placeholder asset? Like, something? Because I don't understand why select is the word, but who knows? Maybe they're picking something. Okay, let me read this again, but like quietly in my head so I can process what I'm reading. Okay, so I'm just curious what their idea was, because they're talking about how they're not prepared to sacrifice themselves, right? And they'll have to make their decision. And I just hope my friends won't be too upset. So this is a decision they probably won't like. Are they talking about the amnesia? As in, So they planned amnesia instead of sacrificing themselves, and they hope their friends aren't upset. Why would your friend be upset that you are alive and did amnesia as opposed to dying? Like, I don't know. I need to see a little bit more.
Merlin, this is one of your memories from the Second Divine War. For years, people have been telling your story. There are endless biographies and poems about you, all praising your wisdom, courage, conviction, and victory. But I've never read a single book, poem, or even heard a rumor that mentioned your doubts or fears.
I mean, it wouldn't make a... Well, I feel like it would. Personally, I like to see people's doubts and fears, but I can understand why some people wouldn't. Like Superman. Superman doesn't have those kind of doubts and fears because at the time, they needed someone who was strong. And that's why they made Superman. You know? Now he has a lot more character depth and stuff. But in that time, war was going on. So they needed someone who was a hero. You know, someone who was stronger than them. So I can understand why, especially in war, like the Second Divine War, they would want another, like, proud figure, a strong figure. If they talk about doubt, perhaps it could sow doubt in the heart of people, you know? Other Arcane Council members, we need to protect them from the wrong hands of evil, 100%.
I never imagined that you, like ordinary people, could feel afraid and struggle with the thought of sacrificing yourself.
It's interesting that you say ordinary people as if I am not an ordinary person. Fragmented images flash through your mind, glimpses of war, death, and self-sacrifice. You don't recall exactly how you felt back then, but since waking up, every choice you've made has added more weight to your shoulders, giving the name Merlin a deeper meaning.
Merlin, did you ultimately choose to end the war? Is that why you disappeared for so long? And why you were injured and lost your memories?
How do you, fellow ordinary people?
Do you regret it?
Oof, Cassidy! Probably. I don't. There's no use in regret. I'm gonna say I don't, because that's what Cassidy needs to hear right now. Personally, I would actually feel like there's no use in regret. Like, what does it matter if it happens or if it doesn't? It already did. So, there's no use ruminating on it. And there's no sense of dread either, because it's not a future activity, it's something that already happened. So, any dread, any doubts, any fears, that already passed. So, I'm gonna just say... I don't, because I think that's what Cassidy needs to hear.
I knew you'd say that, but it still makes me sad thinking about what you gave up.
It's okay.
If you could do it over, would you make the same choice?
Yes. Probably. Merlin doesn't have a choice. I mean... I'm gonna say probably.
Why do you have to carry everything on your own shoulders?
Because that's just how it is. Maybe because I'm a good person. With power comes responsibility.
I see. No matter how many times, you would always choose to sacrifice yourself for this world.
I mean, I didn't though. Because I lost my memories. But I'm still alive. I'm still kicking.
People say you shouldn't meet your heroes, but you're different. The more I learn about you, the more I respect you. I still don't know what I would do if I faced that choice. But Merlin, I hope I can walk the same path as you one day. Oh, sorry. I got carried away and said too much. I should get back to helping you find the memory star.
Check with the rest. Deciphering notes. I came into possession of a stele that predicts the First Divine War. I'm attempting to decipher its inscriptions, but without significant reference materials, progress has been slow. Life drifts through the sea of stars, indecipherable. The primordial dragon arrives, indecipherable. It's interesting because Sea of Stars, there's this game. So if you remember Infinity Nikki, that's actually like the third or fourth game in the installment. The very first Nikki game I played, well, the second Nikki game I played was Love Nikki. And there was a dress that I absolutely loved called Sea of Stars. So it's interesting that they bring it up again. Right, so picking the new Merlin is like how How Xehanort prepares a new body for him. This is like deep Kingdom Hearts lore, but it's pretty similar. I see. I kind of forgot a lot of the lore. Gotta corrupt your new host of darkness. LOL. I'm melting. I'm melting time. The hieroglyphics for light. This hieroglyphs for light and star bear striking resemblance to the early symbols of Dura found within the temple. Next to them is a scepter, which is often associated with royalty or authority. Could this inscription be referring to Dura's divine power? What truly unsettles me is the large symbol at the center, part of which appears to have been intentionally damaged. I can barely make out a few syllables. Ig-T. It could be a location or name. Unfortunately, I can't be certain without finding more comparable inscriptions for analysis. I searched no use and regrets or no gain on Google, so I learned its meaning and picked it. Oh, interesting. Oh, okay, that's fair. The Hierophant. Oh my gosh, the Hierophant. I completely forgot about him. I kind of feel... Novarick was his name, right? Novarick? No, that's the deer guy from... No, it was Novarick, right? I forgot. Doesn't matter.
This memory is so hard to understand. What's the Sea of Stars?
I already said this, Pippa. You need to listen. It's the dress from Love Nikki. Just kidding, just kidding. Half true if I regrets being before saving Gala, but half true when moving on to the future. In general, I don't think anybody should live with regret, so I think you should always do what you think you need to do. You know what I mean? Like, if you see yourself regretting it in the future, just do it. You know what I mean? Like, sure, it's embarrassing, sure, it's cringe, sure, it's, I don't know, maybe it's scary or something, but you have to live for, like, your future self not feeling regret, you know? This memory is so hard to understand. What is the Sea of Stars? Okay.
Were you researching the origins of life? The Sea of Stars? The primordial dragon? Magister, why were you studying these things? Do they have something to do with magic?
It's gonna be so disappointing, but I don't know. I said it because the tarot card sounds almost similar to hieroglyph. Oh, hieroglyphs. Yes, the Hierophant. Yeah. I was thinking about I thought you were talking about Novarick. I think that's the name of the Hierophant in Chains of Eternity. Remember the one who went dark? My typos are going rampant again today. I want to get, like, tarot cards. I love tarot cards. I have one deck, but I want to get another one. Different style. Because the one I have right now is, like, botany. It's, like, flowery, skull, stuff like that, but I want another one.
Wait, you were even researching the goddess Dura and her divine authority? Dura above. Most believers and the Temple of Light would consider this blasphemy.
Okay, well, I'm not a part of the Temple of Light, Sylvan.
No wonder you kept these memories locked away. They're secrets that must never be revealed.
Y'all are too scared. What's bad with researching things? Like, what's wrong with researching Dura? It's not necessarily that... Okay, first, I do doubt Dura. But studying Dura and learning about her is not a bad thing. That's not blasphemy. That's just learning. And, like, in general, I feel like if you love someone, the more you love them, the more you want to know about them, right? So wouldn't it make sense that research shows your love for them? Isn't that one way? Learning? So, I mean, I don't get why they're so upset about it. It didn't seem like anything was too crazy in the notes. Like, I just read the notes and it didn't seem that bad. Sea of Stars, life, Dura, a voice echoes in your mind, familiar yet distant. You try to grasp it, but the voice vanishes as quickly as it came, taking the sense of familiarity with it. These records must not leave this room. Let's focus on finding the key memory star.
Don't worry. We'll keep what we saw a secret.
I got nothing to hide, Sylvan. Grow from the regrets is stronger. Don't let them stall us locked in the bedroom and not moving on right. We need to work. You gotta work hard to make it look easy. You gotta live fast to keep making that money. And depends on the Shadow Cabal wants you to know the truth. Yeah, I guess so.
The rest of the memory stars are floating up high. I can't reach any of them.
I'm sure I can do magic.
I'll try a levitation.
Maybe not Pippa. Can someone else do a levitation spell? Look at me, I'm so pretty. I'm levitating. It's a twig. You know, they're actually doing the most. Like, they're doing the absolute most. Why not just make a little barrier? Rebuild a barrier. Build a barrier. Build a barrier. Fight me. Yeah, the outfit is a little bit questionable, but it's the best one I have.
I'm sorry. It should be fine now, alright?
No. Don't worry, Pippa. We're not hating on you. Oh.
That must be it.
How would you know? You didn't even look at you barely looked at it. I guess yellow is a good color because some of these are glowing blue and that one's glowing yellow. Bro, Gervin's on his wheelchair. He wanted to be so dramatic, like so for real, like he left his wheelchair.
Of Merlin, the legendary Magister.
Jervin. What?
What's wrong? Isn't this what you all wanted?
I could punch him.
As I truly am.
Are you satisfied now?
Okay. I like this scythe.
The memory star I wanted.
He got so much taller.
You really did find it.
He sounds so familiar now. We need to listen to him more, but he sounds so familiar. Gervin, what the heck are you doing? I knew he was evil. He's not fooling me. I literally was not fooled. I'm not surprised. This was barely a plot twist. At least for me, I had bad juju from the start.
Hand it over, or I'll take it by force. Need a moment to decide.
Got it memorized. I need to look up the voice of Gervin, though. I don't know. AFK Journey is kind of hard to find the voice actors, but we'll see. Rebuild a barrier. Build a barrier. Build a barrier. Fight me, yes. Oh, voice actress John Van Duren. He sounds very similar to Dura. Doran? Let's find out what he does. Did I already look this up? It's a high possibility that I already looked this up. But let's see. I'm a warrior, fight me. Justice makes me fly. Okay. I'm just not gonna read things that I know I didn't watch. Prince of Tennis! Oh my gosh, I actually did watch that. AFK Journey, yeah, Gervin. Full Drive. Fallout New Vegas. I feel like I Toaster to Heaven. Goodness gracious. Ooh. Wow, he's not familiar. Digimon Adventure? Who is he in Digimon? ADR Prep? Oh, that's not the sound department. I don't recognize him from anything, but he sounds very familiar. Death Battle? What is this? Oh. What if we rewrite? Oh, I forgot Prince of Tennis. I did actually watch that, but I watched that in Japanese. So it's not this. Because I watched it in Japanese. What we rewrite the stars. Is this really all he did? Because I feel unsatisfied with that. I feel unsatisfied. I'll never be satisfied. What is he? Don Jurin? What is his name? I forgot his name. Ah. I'm not satisfied with that. I just don't feel it. Like, I know I recognize him and he sounds insanely familiar. This is weird. Maybe he just sounds like someone I know, but he sounds insanely familiar. Shocked Pikachu face. Exactly.
Jervin? Your legs. They really are healed.
You knew that though, Sylvan. Like, you knew that.
You've suspected me for some time, haven't you? All those tests, those probing questions. Well, here's your answer, clear as day. Aren't you satisfied now?
I'll never be satisfied. I'll never be satisfied. Damn, that's crazy. The shocked Pikachu face.
Why would you sink so low? Don't you care about yourself or your family's honor?
Oh, I care plenty about myself. That's why when the Adamant Syndicate offered me a way to heal my legs, I agreed without a second thought. As for my family, what have they ever given me?
Maybe everything? Maybe wealth? Maybe prime education? Everything? Like, bro, chill. You got a lot.
Marquis, heir to the Hastings line, a man of rank and power in the court. How could he be someone who can't even walk without a wheelchair?
Is that what you thought, or is that what your parents thought? Because I can understand the anger if your parents said that. However, if that's your own assumption, that's crazy.
Doesn't Marquis Gervais have any other heirs? How disgraceful! If I had been whole, those whispers would never have reached my ears.
I mean, yeah, but no matter what, no matter who you are, somebody's gonna be hating on you. Like, 100%, there's always gonna be someone who's like, you suck, you know what I mean? So they were gonna complain about Jervin either way. You know, if it was about his legs. I mean, it sucks, definitely, 100%, but that's not a reason to go on the dark side. Because it doesn't make sense, you know what I mean? Like, I understand not having your legs and how that hurts, but people are gonna talk smack about you either way. And they're definitely going to be talking smack about you now.
My family was watching me, testing me. They wanted to see if I could live up to the Hastings name. They weighed my worth, judged me, and looked for a place to set me down like a cracked piece of porcelain.
Cracked piece of porcelain. So they treated you carefully. I'm very confused about how he's feeling. And I really don't have sympathy. Like, I'm really sorry, but like, I don't have sympathy. I really don't. Like, I don't know. I don't see it. It's because he's mad. He's mad at his family who have objectively given him a lot. He's mad that they cared about him and they treated him nicely. That people talk smack about him. People are going to talk smack about you anyway. People are always going to try to take advantage of you. You know, like, there's that, especially the higher you are in power, the more people are going to talk badly about you. It's like when people talk smack about any YouTuber who's, like, big. You know, like, oh, they're a terrible person because they're a big YouTuber. Yeah, nothing here's been a revelation, right?
But I'm not porcelain. I healed myself!
No, you didn't. You used like daddy's money to get into like to dark magic. You didn't heal yourself. You had someone else heal you.
If you had just talked to someone, your friends.
Friends. What good would that do? Could they make me the next Marquis?
You were though. You were. They wanted to see if I could live up to the Hastings name. They weighed my worth, judged me, and looked for a place to set me down. So they were judging you to see if you could still handle it. You know, because you were before. So they believed in you. You had it. You had it.
But the Adamant Syndicate was different. They promised to restore my legs, to give me everything a Marquis should.
The crown is slick though. Like, I love the little halo. I think it's cool.
All I have to do is take the memory star from your hands.
Don't even think about it! Jervin, this is the real Magister Merlin. You can't possibly win.
True.
The
Let him know,
Adamant
Pippa.
Syndicate's just using you as a pawn. Once they get what they want, they'll throw you away.
Exactly. Tell him, Sylvan.
It's too late for that, Sylvan. You know me. Once I choose a path, I don't turn back. And I can't now.
That's actually the first thing that he said that made sense. Because he actually actively did some really bad stuff. So I can understand now that he can't turn back. Like, that's the first thing that he said that I understand. I think parents and family, I can relate, but I don't believe in revenge, just confession of pain and being helped when needed, especially people who care. 100%. And that's another thing that I always try to think about as well. When someone tells their story, they're gonna make it sound like they're the one in the right. You know what I mean? Like, they're always gonna say what is most favorable to them. So I want to know, were they really judging him, or is that how he perceived it? You know what I mean? Were they really looking down on him, or is that how he felt? Because, yes, your feelings are valid, but they should not lead you down to this path. You know what I mean? Like, you can... This is why I don't like characters that are just like this, basically. I prefer people who are hurt, but are still a good person. But Jervin was hurt, and he's a bad person. Like, okay, I guess I see it, but I want to know how much of it is based in reality and based on his feeling of the situation. I'm very curious.
I know you're Merlin. The one I once looked up to, the one I could never catch up to. My greatest rival.
You're the loser of the game. I didn't know I was playing.
But I've made my choice.
Okay. I don't know how I like him as a villain. I don't know. I don't feel like I'm really satisfied. So what if Merlin's on your side? I'm more powerful than you think, but you're not more powerful than me, honey. Gervin, you still have time to make things right. Spare me the lecture. I'm done being the perfect student. Okay. I don't know. I feel like I want more. Like, I don't... We can't seem to land a hit on him. Be careful, everyone.
My wave of knowledge will crush you!
This is our chance. Attack now. No way we're losing to you. I'm literally just standing in the back. Gervin, stop. Can't you see you're on the wrong path? Wrong? The only thing that's wrong is failure. And I will never... fail again. I like his wheels though. They're kind of cool. Like, they're kind of slick.
Merlin, on behalf of your dear friend, I've brought you a gift.
His character design as a villain is slick. I like it. It's cool. I'm just not necessarily sure I'm really happy with the reveal of his villain arc. He tried.
He said you'd love it.
See, he looks so cool in this, like, frame. Like, this freeze frame. He told us nothing about how his family treated him, idiot. Even I would show some TLC revenge if only more pain for everyone. LOL. We need to free Merlin. It's useless. Shame he wanted to be a bad guy. Right. I need to see more of, like, what really happened to decide if I like him or not. The moon. Ooh, gorgeous. Ah! A tiny dagger against a scythe? That's crazy. The fact that the dagger won against the scythe. Oh, that's rough. Honestly, I prefer the cinematic fight over a useless regular fight. You know what I mean? That I will always win. So I'm actually really liking this right now. Defeat Gervin. Oh, nice. This I actually prefer. I think this is the most, like, fun boss fight that we've had going on. Oh, shoot. Okay, that was actually pretty severe. Okay, so it's actually fine. Oh, shoot. Okay. If I stay here. Okay. Oh, shoot. It's actually kind of complex. Not too much. It's not so much that we can't handle it, but... Ah, shoot, I missed it. Oh, shoot. Dang it. Oh, dang it. No! Let's go gambling. They keep disappearing by the time I get there. Oh, wow. Man, can you stop disappearing? There. Okay, this should be safe. It's like I can't stay still because then he'll hit me. It's fine though, because I'm winning. I'm not really doing the best. This is a very forgiving boss fight. And honestly, I'm glad because it was kind of hard. At the same time, it's very forgiving, but you keep running into stuff. At least I did. I guess it's over. Whoa! What? Yo! He was like, dang, I lost. Failure is not an option. Bro.
Jervin, stop! You set all of this in motion, and now you don't have the stomach to see it through?
That's crazy.
See it through. To my failure. Again. Why? Why can't I ever win?
Let's calm down, Gervin. Let's calm down.
Everything I had, but someone always stands in my way. First, Cassidy. And now you. Why should one accident make me lose everything?
You lost nothing.
I fought so hard to prove myself, yet I can never surpass the natural prodigy. Merlin, you're a living legend. People sing of your deeds.
You're a loser, baby.
And you've never even had to pay a price.
You don't know what I paid. Like, why are you saying that? Like, you don't know anything about me. You're the one who, like, glamorized me. I didn't do anything.
Why does someone like you get everything while I get nothing?
This is why I cannot sympathize with Gervin at all. Because he's too hot and cold. He's too black and white. Oh, you have everything. I have nothing. That's not the case. He has a lot. He had a lot. until he did all of this. It is by your own actions that you lost what you had. And even then, I can still see him coming back from it. To be honest, I still see him coming back from it. Because if he stops right now, I do have a feeling that Sylvan, Merlin, all of us will like forgive him and then not out him. You know what I mean? Like, I feel like we will cover for him. The biggest worry is like the Adamant Syndicate doing something, because, you know, like they were the ones who gave him his like body back, basically. But nobody knows except for us that he's a bad guy, right? Nobody can prove it, right? So I still feel like he can come back from this, and I can't trust him because he's too dramatic. Correction, you threw all you had for a pair of legs, literally. Like Ariel is giving Ariel. He's giving the Little Mermaid. Screw success and failure. What about love and sacrifice? Both good qualities. Love and sacrifice are super important. And then success and failure is all about perspective anyway. Like, what is success? Who determines what success is? Same with failure. Sometimes failure is what leads you to success. And sometimes if you have success all the time, when you have that one failure, you fall apart. Just like Gervin. Like, he had everything. He literally had everything. And then he threw it all away. For what? You had money, you had power, you had friends, you're very like charismatic, very like, he had everything, like literally. The only thing he didn't have was better than Cassidy. You know what I mean? He couldn't beat Cassidy in one thing, money. I mean, like with magic, he had the money to make up for it, but he didn't have the magic. And that's fine. You don't have to be the best at every little thing you do. Be the best that you can at one thing. You know what? Maybe Cassidy excels in water magic, but maybe he excels in, I don't know, scythe play. I don't know. But you don't have to be the best at everything. Just be the best at something. Then how about we trade places? Fate is fair, you know.
Trade places?
Don't tell me we're going to make him Merlin. Don't tell me. Do not tell me that he's going to be the successor. Because he has proven that he will throw everything away. You become Merlin, take all the glory, but...
But you'll also have to sacrifice yourself for Asperia, just like Merlin did.
There is no way we're going to reward his bad behavior with one of the most prestigious titles there is. A title is not about... That's wild. We should not be rewarding this kind of behavior.
We saw her memories, her doubts, and yet even so, she made the right choice. Could you do the same?
No! He couldn't! That's what we're saying! And responsibility? He wants it. He can have it. Face the true stingers. No, he can't have it. He can't. This is not good. You have to be the best in every way or you're not the best. That's not true, Theo. But welcome in. I just do not agree. I think I will blow a fuse if Gervin becomes Merlin. I'm not going to be okay with that.
Mr. Merlin is right, Gervin. You were born with every advantage.
Exactly.
A name that opens doors.
Right.
Even without a title, you had more resources than any of us.
Exactly. He had money.
Look at me. I'm just ordinary.
Exactly.
Fallen noble family. I scraped my way into the Serene Lyceum, but I'm nothing special. My luck isn't good or bad, it's just average.
If we're being so for real, luck is what you make it. If you have all the luck in the world, if you cannot capitalize on it, it's useless. You know, like, there's so many ways that applies. So even then, I don't know if I really believe in luck. You know, like, I say it all the time. I'm a lucky girl because, you know, it's fun. It's fun to, like, say that. But at the end of the day, I don't really think luck is a thing. Not like that anyway. I think everybody has, like, the same chance of this kind of happening, you know?
But I have my own goal. You all know that. I swore I would restore my family's honor. Gervin, whether it's walking the path of magic or being your friend, everything I did was for that goal.
You didn't need to bring up your betrayal again. Like, that's a really bad moment.
And even if I lost everything, I wouldn't give up. I'd find another way, keep moving forward. That's my path.
That's how everyone should be. Turn to the dark side just so he could walk for a few seconds. Literally time. That's why I cannot sympathize with Gervin. And I don't like the idea of him, like, taking more responsibility because he has proven to be unfaithful with what he has had. He needs to have appreciation for what he has first. Then he can move on and get a little bit more responsibility. You know, if you have 10 responsibility, for example, if you use that 10 well, then you can get 20. You know what I mean?
That's your path, not mine. So, what now? You're going to interrogate me here, or throw me in a cell?
Jervin, like, give me something to work with. Give me something to like or dislike you. I need something, but right now you're giving me nothing. You're giving me defeatist.
No, that's not our call. We're turning you over to Envoy Evie. She'll handle it from there.
Do as you like. I'll be waiting in my cell.
His hair is
See
beautiful,
which one
though.
of you ends up the true winner.
You use a binding spell to restrain Jervin, ensuring he can't escape. Learn true pain. This guy has a lot of serious to learn. He knows nothing, literally. He's too dramatic. He's really dramatic. It's like, what's that one meme that's like, I fail one time and I explode? That's literally Jervin. And I still think he's redeemable. I still think we could forgive him. I just need him to give me something. Give me something to either cement his place as a bad guy like Siren, or give me something that gives me hope for his future. I need one or the other. He's just a little guy. You like Jervin? He'll be headed over to Evie once the selection exam officially concludes. What do you mean? Do it right now. This takes precedence over that. First floor.
Merlin, at this point, with Siren as the mastermind, will the royal court even recognize the new court mage?
It's hard to believe, but I doubt this will even leave a scratch on Siren's reputation.
It's very normal to believe that, actually. Like, it's not hard to believe. This will not leave a scratch on his reputation because we can't prove it.
What? How? We have Jervin! Envoy Evie will surely get him to confess everything.
No.
You're thinking of court politics like it's a straightforward game. Siren only served as a judge for the exam. He never got directly involved in anything else.
And even then, let's say we have hardcore proof that Siren did it. We don't, but let's say we did. Who are we certain that the royal family will act in the way we think they will? You know what I mean? How do we know that the other royal mages are also not in on it and will cover for Siren in front of the king and queen? You know what I mean? Like, there's so many factors that lead to Siren getting away with it. But we don't have proof anyway, so there's nothing we can pin it on.
He knows the court inside out. The balance between the royal family, the nobles, and the Temple of Light, and he's used it to his advantage. He's kept his hands clean, stirring the pot, letting others do the work. The headmaster's death, the corruption in the exam, none of it can be tied to him.
Right.
And did you notice? Even when he was cornered, Jervin never mentioned his name.
Exactly.
It's all so convoluted.
A man as sharp as Siren has surely already destroyed every shred of evidence linking him to Jervin. And as for him knowing dark magic, if that gets out, it'll be a minor scandal, nothing more.
Exactly. Like, Sylvan literally knows what's up. Sylvan knows.
We're still going through the process of choosing a new court mage today?
It seems so.
Then who will it be? Jervin's out. That leaves Cassidy and... Wait, Magister Merlin, you?
No. Don't look at me. I'm not doing it. I only entered to find the truth. This opportunity should go to the next generation.
Then that leaves Cassidy.
Exactly. Only 3 made the finals. With Jervin disqualified and Magister Merlin declining, the role falls to Cassidy.
Sleep.
But Merlin, do you think I should be a court mage?
I don't know, Cassidy. Like, to be fair, like, Cassidy is my girl, so I don't want her to be with Siren. And if I'm being so for real, I don't trust Siren. I don't like him. I'm gonna punch him. So I don't want Cassidy there unless she's gonna punch him for me. But in the same, I don't want her in danger. You know what I mean? So I don't really trust Siren. So I don't know. I don't know. Like, personally, the choice is yours. I'd be happy, but I would never force you. Follow your heart. I'm gonna say the choice is yours.
Then what?
Then don't. Then Pippa would be a good fit. We could always give the spot to Sylvan.
What? But it should be Cassidy. Magister Merlin, I didn't even pass the final exam.
I forgot what the final exam was.
I need some time to think.
Cassidy falls silent, deep in thought. To be honest, I don't want any of them to be the court mage because Siren is there. So I don't really feel comfortable with any of them. These are my buddies. These are my besties. Cassidy falls silent, deep in thought. You and the others quickly step back to give her the space she needs. I've made up my mind.
I've decided. I want to become a court mage.
Are you sure? You don't have to force yourself.
Magister Merlin, you know me. I'm bad with people. I don't understand court politics. And to be honest, I'm still pretty clueless about what a court mage even does. But I want to become one. Not for the prestige, not because I'm especially talented, but because I've decided to take on the responsibility.
Okay, but be careful, okay?
All this time, I've had my head buried in my research, dreaming of becoming a scholar. Partly because I loved it, but also perhaps without realizing it. I was hiding.
Hiding? But you're not like me. There's no way you'd get expelled. At the Lyceum, there's nothing you need to be afraid of.
Jervin needs to fuck her the heck up and confess for his crimes. It's not over yet. Yeah, he does.
From everything I wasn't good at. I built myself a perfect, pristine world of magic in those pages. A place no one else could bother.
And you know what? That's why Cassidy can be happy compared to, like, Jervin. Because he was so busy fighting a fight that Cassidy wasn't even involved in. You know what I mean? Cassidy was focusing on what she's good at and what she loves. And that's why she was able to excel. Imagine if Jervin put that same determination into something else instead of focusing on Cassidy or Merlin. You know what I mean? Like, focus on things that help you.
But I forgot that even then, you can't run from everything forever.
Bro was fighting ghosts, literally. And that's why I have no sympathy.
Yeah, sometimes the current just sweeps you up and carries you along. It happens to everyone. Commoners, nobles, maybe even the gods.
And it's also why I don't vibe with Siren. You know, I really like villains. I really do. I think some of them are the most compelling characters. More compelling than heroes. Because heroes don't really... They have like a certain type of I'm always happy kind of personality. Oh, they usually don't go through that much. And I feel like a lot of villains have more of a change. You know what I mean? Like, they go through more. There's reasons why they went the way they did. And Siren's personality is, I couldn't be better than Merlin, so I'm evil. And that's exactly what Jervin did. I couldn't be better than Cassidy, so I'm evil. Is Dura compelling? It's the thing about Dura is that we haven't seen her that much. Would I say that she was a compelling character as Merlin the First? I would say so, yeah. Because there was definitely, like, clear motivation. She definitely had, like, something going on with Morgan. And I just feel like we need a little bit more of present Dura. I don't know if she's a villain or not, though. So I want to see a little bit more of her before I decide if I don't like her. Right now, the only reason I don't like her is because of vibes and what she did to Perseus. I mean, as a villain. Yeah. I would say she's... I don't know. Because it's a little bit messy. I don't know. Because it's hard to say if she's even a villain. Because everybody loves her. And we've only seen the light bearer side, really. We've only seen, like, oh, Dura is good. Dura is everything. But I don't know. My vibes tell me she's evil. And I feel like if they really wanted to unveil her as an evil character, I feel like they could. I feel like it could be super good. It just depends on how they handle it. She's definitely evil. That's what I'm saying. That's the vibe I'm getting. I don't know. I don't trust her. I don't like that everyone blindly follows her. I don't like that all the gods went missing. But
I've done a lot of thinking these past few days, trying to figure out what I really need, what I truly want, but I couldn't answer.
and I could never vibe with how she was like, "Oh, I appreciate life," but she let Perseus die. She had the opportunity to save him, but she let him die. She had the opportunity, and I don't care what anybody says, because she definitely had that opportunity. But not only did she watch him die, but she was also smiling about it. Like, okay.
It wasn't until just now, seeing your memories in the stellar chamber, that I understood. It's not just about what you want, it's about what you can do.
That's a very noble mindset.
Esperia is full of stories about heroes. They're all so grand, but I only just realized the greatest thing about them isn't their power, it's the choices they made.
I prefer a repentant hero over a perfected one that is not humble. I agree. I think definitely on the time and environment, the kind of hero you need changes. And the same villain. So for me, typically I prefer villains. I do prefer sweet characters. So someone like like Slain from All Noah Zero is like the exact kind of character that I like. He was a good person, but things happened that ended up making him a villain. And even then, he was very passionate about what he had. He had a one-track mind. He was, I'm going to be king and I'm going to save Princess of Salem. He loved Princess of Salem. His heart, his motive never changed. His actions were bad. But he was, at the end of the day, he was doing what felt right for him. He thought things were a means to an end. Is he a perfect character? No. But do I love him? Yes. Or same with Robert Hayden. You know, like, he was a good person, but he was like abandoned. And he had to prove himself so that his father would want him back again. And he directly had a rival, Ueki. And he like came back from it. You know what I mean? And at his core, he just wanted to be loved. So when that attention happened, he was a good character. Peter Parker, Bruce Wayne, Tony Stark. I don't know about Tony Stark. To be honest, I'm not even going to talk too much about Tony Stark. But I'm not really an Iron Man fan. I think he's a little bit arrogant, to be honest. I don't like that. But Peter Parker is solid. Like, I love Peter Parker. He's funny. Bruce Wayne, I think Bruce Wayne is a good example of somebody who went through a lot, but still remained a good person. Now, I don't like his persona that he puts on as, like, you know what I mean? Like the Bruce Wayne, playboy. I don't like that. But I know that his true self is more close to Batman. You know, like a kind and compassionate person who would never kill anyone. Even no matter how crazy they are, like Joker. He even wanted to help Harley Quinn, like rehabilitate. So I think he's a good person and a good example of a hero I like. And he has character depth. Even someone like Harley Quinn, she has character depth as well, which I really makes her a phenomenal villain. Or what's that one person, Dollface, I think? She was also a good villain. A lot of Batman characters have good and compelling stories.
Every single one of them chose to step up instead of standing aside. They chose responsibility over their own self-interest. Just like you, Magister Merlin. Even though you were scared, even though you hesitated, in the end, you chose to make the sacrifice. You saved the world. I love magic. I love how wonderful it is, how creative. But before, I only ever thought about studying it and creating new spells. I never stopped to ask who I was doing it for.
Each messed up, died uncle, lost parents, irresponsible weapon trading, and lost lives as a result. Right. And I think those are all good. And even as when it comes to villains, I think a lot of them are still compelling. And that's why a lot of them are my favorite. Like Harley Quinn, Poison Ivy. Oh, Poison Ivy's a good one too. She has a good backstory too. I think she's very compelling. And low-key, I'm kind of willing to hear her platform. I know she's a little bit psycho, but at this point I'm willing to hear her platform.
I'm going to take mage, step into a world I know nothing about, and use whatever power I have to help people.
You'll have to deal with the syndicate. Siren will be
From what
watching
we've
you.
seen, he's not easy to deal with.
I do find it sad that the only one who could be a villain of this chapter was the obvious one. Yeah.
It will be dangerous. I'll be scared. But I believe I can get through it.
My only critique, and again, this is a nitpick because I really like the season so far. I have a feeling we're leaning towards the end. But my only nitpick is that we didn't really learn more about Jervin. I feel like I would want to see more of what he was complaining about. More flashbacks. Like, was his family really looking down on him? Because if they really were looking down on him, then okay, I can see it. But the way that I see it right now, not seeing any of his memories or anything like that, it seems he's really dramatic for no reason. But I want to hear him out. So I would like to see more of his memories, more of why he chose what he did. Were legs really necessary? Like, I'm gonna be so for real. I don't really think they are. Especially in a world of magic. Because what's his name? Was his name Walker? No, it's not Walker. Who's that one guy who Damien made replacement legs, replacement arm for? Do you know who I mean? But we've already seen prosthetics in this world. Magical prosthetics, actually.
If I'm selected, you'll at least have someone on the inside, Merlin.
True.
Additionally, I want to become a court mage because I want to stop Siren and the Adamant Syndicate.
Magister Merlin, what do you think?
If she knows what she walked into. I always had faith in Cassidy. You're not disappointed. I think you're right. It's time to leave this tower and show the world the results. Everyone outside is waiting. Those on either side deserve to know how this ends. But before that, there's one last piece of business. Siren's real target, the memory star, was the Arcane Council records. We have to do something about this. We can't just hand it over.
But if we don't turn in the memory star, Cassidy technically fails the final exam. Siren will declare the exam invalid, and he'll be back in control.
That's fine. I mean, he was always in control, but we can't give him the memory star, that's it. Unless we give him a fake memory star.
So, will we swap it with a fake?
Right.
Siren would know how to spot a forgery. He'd disqualify Cassidy for cheating.
This is so frustrating. This is your tower, Magister Merlin. How does Siren get the final say?
Pippa, you're absolutely right. Leave this to me.
You have a plan?
I'm the master of this tower. I make the rules. You smile confidently, signaling everyone to follow you. Like he was the only one who could have turned to a less reputable solution to their problems. Really? Because I just had bad juju from him from the start. I had no real reason to suspect him. I got an idea.
Is that the device for creating memory stars?
We did mention that
I
earlier.
get it. You're going to make a new one just for the selection judges.
Exactly. I'll fill it with unimportant memories.
This is brilliant! And he can't even complain about it. It's your property, Merlin. You get to decide what's in it.
Light memory stars. Cut the... Oh no, not alchemy. Oh my gosh. Miss me with this. All of us, even I have skeletons, guilty. Can't stone another man or woman for sins, not even I. Even hypogeans are not worthy of stoning, nor the root of all evils. I mean, I wouldn't go that far. If you know something is evil, you should stop it. But people, you should never judge. You know what I mean? Like, hypogeans, we need to hear them out. Which is why I could never vibe with Forestro. Now, the other ones, like I think Reinhardt, the one who was obsessed with symmetry, while he was hilarious and I love him, he's evil. You know what I mean? Like, he definitely needs to be put... Like, he needs to face justice. Justice is a thing. It's a good thing. So when something evil is happening, you should stop it. But you should never, like... You should never judge a person just for being that person. You know what I mean? Like Forestro was saying. Cut the extracted memory... I don't even know. Cut the extracted memory into memory fragments. I won't be detailing the tedious extraction procedure. Activate the device, then inject the fragment into star crystals and seal them with chronostatin. Reminder, under no circumstances should the star crystals be reshaped. Memory stars just sounds much cooler than memory jars. Okay, so what is it? Fragment, star, crinoline. Fragment, star, crinoline. A short while later. Custom memory star. A memory star Merlin made on purpose, stuffed with absolutely unimportant trivia. Hand it to Siren and you won't have to worry about any secrets leaking. You hand the newly crafted memory star to Cassidy and explain your plan.
Now that everything's settled, let's go. Everyone should be waiting in Solstice Hall.
Cassidy, don't be nervous. Pippa, you're shaking more than I am.
A memory star Merlin. Okay. We're actually going to end here. I know, like, my voice is getting a little bit more fried with every passing moment. So, I am insanely curious about the ending. But we will have to wait till next week to see how Siren reacts. I'm leaning towards rating Pei, who is doing art. Or should we do Lilium? Because Lilium is doing Elden's... It's been a while since we rated Lilium, but I feel like it's been less of a time since we've rated Pei. So let's go ahead and do Lilium. So thank you so much for coming, everyone. Have a good night or morning. This guy's followers only chat. Okay. I'm actually going to not raid then because I rather not have follower only chat. So let's go ahead and do Pei then. Pei, it's okay, it's Pei. Pei, 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 Pei. Okay. Have a good night or morning. See you guys next time. Love you guys and stay sweet. Bye. Bye, bye, bye. Don't wanna be a fool for you.